Hilton Als, please come forward. Few have provided as much perspective on the intersection of identity and the American cultural landscape as you have. Your compelling writing has engaged audiences and fostered important conversations at a time when they are truly necessary. An essential voice at The New Yorker for nearly 3 decades, you earned the 2017 Pulitzer Prize in Criticism. Though best known as a drama critic, you have been praised for your writing across cultural domains. Your contributions to the visual arts have included editing the catalogue of the 1994-95 Whitney Museum exhibition, Black Male, Representations of Masculinity in Contemporary American Art, and curating the 2017 exhibition, Alice Neal, Uptown, which was named by Art Forum as one of the 10 best shows of the year. Your most recent book, White Girls, was a finalist for the National Book Critics Circle Award and winner of the Lambda Literary Award in 2014. Having been inspired by an early class in art history at the New School, you have gone on to inspire countless other students, including many at the New School, to redraw the boundaries of intellectual and creative thought. For your ongoing contributions to culture, we bestow upon you the degree of Doctor of Arts and Humane Letters, honoris causa.
I'm a mess. I want to thank you all really for this incredible honor, and I've written a little something to commemorate how important the New School has been to me. Now that I am very old, I'm talking about Madonna and P. Diddy old, I can look back with a certain degree of clarity, hindsight is always 20/20, and say that when I found the New School, I started to find myself. I was no older than you are now, but unlike you, I was sort of rudderless as far as education was concerned, a dropout who didn't know how to utilize higher education to my own ends, to take what I needed in order to become the person and artist I dreamt about becoming. I can't remember just now who it was who pointed me in the direction of the New School, but I remember feeling a sense of relief when I registered for 2 courses that were of a special interest to me: French Art and Literature of the 19th Century and a survey course in Chinese art. In a way, both courses determined my future path, a path I wouldn't have followed had it not been for the encouragement of a certain Professor Chang. He taught the Chinese art survey course. One day, after class, he said that I was talented, that I should pursue art history, and I did. Because there is nothing in the world like being seen, it feeds the soul like nothing else. And even though I lost touch with Professor Chang, I feel that my work as a writer and curator honors him, honors his faith in me, just as this immense honors my association with a life-changing professor I met at the New School. In thinking about those classes recently, in trying to recall my former self, I think what I come away with from my time at the New School and in all my study is a deeper understanding of nuance. Just now, we live in a world of absolutes, of sharp divisions between the good and the bad. And some of that is warranted, God knows. We live in a society that's capable of producing a president who doesn't want women to have control over their own bodies, in a world where the hideous and insidious forces of racism are constantly at work, a disunited States. But we can't make up for the outrageous literalness and cowardice of one party by discounting what we thinkers and makers are especially good at, finding and unearthing the complications of human experience. Just now, when we feel so badgered by policies that have nothing to do with us, but with power relegated to the few, it's important to understand and to be active in undermining the powers that be with the skills you've cultivated during your time at the New School. The dynamism and power of criticism, your ability to see and describe, and most importantly, to remember. Thugs never win as long as there is us, and men like Professor Chang, who insist we see clearly and with might. Thank you.